Nice to have you along here at Selhurst Park, the home of Crystal Palace Football Club. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Premier League football is coming right up for you. It's Crystal Palace against Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Well, we've got a couple of teams here that their strengths are attacking, no doubt about it. So I'm sure they'll be going at each other very quickly.
Gary Cahill. Number 3,
a couple of very good strategic players, you might call them, who can run the game.
Well, they play with their heads up, don't they? They know exactly where the opposition is and where their teammates are to make those little quick-fire passes.
MacArthur. Number 11, Wilfred Zaha. And at number 17, Christian Benteke.
Here's the Crystal Palace team. Gaeta is in goal. Patrick Van Aanholt starts with Joel Ward in the full-back positions. James MacArthur plays with Cheku Kuyate in midfield. Christian Benteke is the sole striker today.
Thank you, Selhurst Park. Enjoy
This
the game.
is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Victor Lindelof plays alongside Harry Maguire at the back. Paul Pogba plays alongside Donny van de Beek in the middle of the park. And just one up front for them today. Referee satisfied everything's okay, and off we go. Joel Ward, Jordan Ayew. Ward. Cheku Kuyate. Bruno Fernandes. Van der Beek. He's got players helping him here, but he might go alone. Pogba. And it could be for Manchester United. And he's opened the scoring with a fine finish here early on.
Some might say you'd prefer to score from 25 yards, but I wouldn't go along with that. This is all about instinct.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Well, not what he was looking for. And the manager now looking less than pleased. Somebody's going to pay for that goal they've just conceded.
Manchester United ahead now. Patrick Van Aanholt. James MacArthur. That's a good ball. Switch the play with it. Jordan Ayew. Cheku Kuyate. Milivojevic. This does look promising. Benteke! Off the keeper, back into play. A cross dealt with by the defender. Patrick Van Aanholt.
Well, the team's not been quite at it so far, but the fans have been loud from the start, even louder at the moment.
In towards the far post. Well, then it came with a swirl on it, and the keeper did well to flip it over the bar.
Really powerful strike, and from that distance it was always going to fly past the keeper.
In goes the corner. Gone for the header, and we love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it much, much better than this one.
Well, you've got to be committed to those headers, and he wasn't quite.
Intercepted well. Patrick Van Aanholt. Cahill. Cahill. Milivojevic. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. Kouyaté. Good anticipation by the defender. Excellent control in a tight area. Joel Ward. Cheikhou Kouyaté. Jordan Ayew. The build-up is patient. It's Ward. Milivojevic. Benteke. Manchester United with the ball again. Milivojevic. James McArthur. He's given the ball away here unnecessarily. It's really passive play at the moment by the defending team. It's good attacking play this from them. Good position for the cross. What a good chance for the header.
Did well to get ahead of his man, but the header was less than impressive.
Pogba. Donny van der Beek. An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. Benteke. Now Zaha. James McArthur. Wilfried Zaha. Patrick Van Aanholt. Trying to pass their way into position to level the game. Gets his foot in there. Surely, the equaliser. Simple save for David De Gea. Benteke. Interception here.
United trailing in the possession stakes here, but they have played some slick, really beautiful football out there. The way that they broke out from defence, it's just been the pace of the play, and the way that they've chosen the passes, it's been so clinical.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Can find some space here on the flanks. Space to cross the ball now. Well, the ball's gone past everyone in the penalty area and out away from danger. Floated in, back post. And the defender has read the cross well. Bruno Fernandes. Sancho, a return ball. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. Well, space to get the cross in. Probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. Tries the shot here. I'm not sure how he reached it, but he did and kept the ball out brilliant.
That's why this is one of the top keepers in the world.
Put the corner in the middle. Oh, he's got it off the line. That's amazing defending.
Well, that's what defenders are for when the goalkeeper's beaten, and he was there.
It's good work between these two. And it's Pogba. I think the cross is on. Didn't allow the cross to come in, the defender did well. The referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Now the possibility for a cross. One or two players arriving in the middle. Anthony Martial. Could have been a chance, really, but it'll be the keeper's ball. Van der Beek. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, I thought he looked lively in that first half. Really sharp and obviously got the goal. Another 45 of that and he'll be well pleased.
Referee satisfied everything's okay, and off we go. Pogba. And it could be for Manchester United. And he's opened the scoring with a fine finish here early on. In goes the corner. Gone for the header. We love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it much, much better than this one.
Well, you've got to be committed to those headers.
Martial! What a good chance for the header.
Did well to get ahead of his man, but the header was less than impressive.
Probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. Tries the shot here. I'm not sure how he reached it, but he did and kept the ball out brilliant.
That's why this is one of the top keepers in the world.
And setting the ball rolling for the second half, Manchester United. And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. It's definitely a yellow in the mind of the referee, definitely.
Well, I think it unquestionably was. I mean, on another day, he might have got a red for that. It was a really dangerous challenge.
Very good positioning by the defender. James MacArthur. Milivojevic. Got his angles wrong with the pass. Fernandez. And it's going to be his throw here. Pogba. Pogba. You can see what he was trying to do, opening up his body to place it, but he's placed it wide, sadly for him. And one more view of that tackle. We don't like replaying these, but ooh.
No, I know, that could have ended up a lot worse for the player.
Joel Ward. Cheikhou Kouyaté. Milivojevic. James MacArthur. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Van der Beek. Manchester United on the move here. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. And here's Paul Pogba. The referee giving himself a bit of time, but there is a sending off issue here. One or two of his teammates saying, why did you do that? You know you were booked, they knew he was booked. And most importantly, the referee knew he'd been booked. Off he goes.
Yeah, I think sometimes this lad, I've seen it before, he does lose a bit of focus and lose his discipline in the challenge. Well, he's a long way out here, Martin. I can't believe he's going to actually try and shoot.
Well, That's a good try from the free kick from long range and pretty close.
Yeah, he really did connect with that cleanly.
High and quite handsome, really. It was a good strike.
Yeah, he's got some dip on it, but it just didn't come soon enough.
Ward. Checo Kouyaté. It's Ward. Joel Ward. Milivojevic. Well, they're doing well here in their search for this equaliser. Well, space to get the cross in. Saved, but not decisively. Van der Beek. It's Jesse Lingard. Now Marcus Rashford. Well, they've got the opposition on the back foot with this break. They're coming at them with numbers. No time for an extra touch after the tackle. It's out of harm's way. Jordan Ayew. Well, the right man can show his skills here. Whip it in now. Well, out he's come and pinched the ball off the toes of the attacker.
Well, as we know, you have to time these absolutely perfectly because the attacker will go down at the slightest touch.
Wan-Bissaka, Jadon Sancho. Probing the pass. He's got support in the centre. And that shot's blocked. Keeper called into action, ready for it. Patrick Van Aanholt. Milivojevic. Cenk Tosun. Manchester United with the ball again. Going forward with real purpose now. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. And now the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. A substitution, and it's Manchester United to make it. Wilfried Zaha. Milivojevic. Cahill. James Tompkins. Well, winning the ball back with the interception might lead to a break for them. Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in...
This could bring them level. Out in penalty. Well, the referee has given a penalty, but he hasn't booked the offender.
Well, quite often in that circumstance, you would see the yellow card produced. He might be a bit fortunate there.
And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
He's played really well. He's a thorn in the side of those opposing defenders and took his goal really well.
Sensational save!
Oh, that's a really important stop. Brilliant.
This could be a key corner. We're right in the dying minutes. Oh, he's going to pay the penalty for this, but the goalkeeper's done well.
Well, he's moving on the line. He makes the goal look small.
And we've seen from Manchester United, turned away by the goalkeeper spectacularly. Now Marcus Rashford. Change coming up for Crystal Palace. An incisive pass. Martial, onside. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. Lingard! Something of a power play in these circumstances to get a goal when you've got the extra player.
Yeah, they've used the full width of the pitch to stretch the depleted team. And the way he's hit this one, it flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. And Manchester United are going to make a substitution here. Restarting at 2-0.
Substitution
4 more
for Manchester
minutes.
United coming off the pitch, number 6, Paul Pogba. Coming onto the pitch, number
Now
39,
Zaha.
Emmanuel Mata.
Cahill. Wilfried Zaha. Milivojevic. Cahill. James McCarthy. Room in which to attack. Men in there to try to convert this cross. And it's a straightforward save.
Yeah, that was picking cherries. He saved that 100 times out of 100.
Now Marcus Rashford. Now Lingard. They've become past masters, really, this group. And it's a... Lingard! Well, now it looks like a question of just how many. They really are on top now, stretching the lead, looking like the real winners of this match. That was that team at their very best, Alan.
The defenders seemed to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Oh, he's got to make a change, this manager, because it's men against boys. He needs to give them a lift, a substitution, I would imagine.
Well, we're in the last few minutes now, and the die has been cast in this game, really. Referee blows the final whistle. It's all over here, but not the reaction, because the crowd's still furious about the red card.
Well, they are, and 1 or 2 having a real go at the ref, but I don't think that's justified. They've got to have a look at those players who didn't perform today. They didn't put a shift in.
It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. Tries the shot here. I'm not sure how he reached it, but he did and kept the ball out brilliant.
That's why this is one of the top keepers in the world.
It's definitely a yellow in the mind of the referee. And here's Paul Pogba. He's got support in the centre. That shot's blocked very quickly. Keeper called into action and ready for it. Sensational save!
Oh, that's a really important stop. Brilliant.
power play in these circumstances to get a goal when you've got the extra player. They've become past masters, really, this group, and it's a joy to watch.